Learning an adult in custody at Salem Correctional Institution in Salem has COVID-19. He is the first adult in the Oregon State prison system to test positive. Our Fox 12's Elizabeth Din joins us now in studio with why this case is sparking a lot of concern tonight.
Yeah, and concerns for those who are in the prisons as well as their loved ones, Bonnie. The Department of Corrections says the man is doing okay and will be moved to a place with 24-hour nursing care. Other inmates are being screened and will be tested if they show symptoms. Although inmates we spoke with say this they feel isn't enough to keep the virus out of prisons.
It's really scary.
We spoke with Ethan Muniz over the phone this afternoon. He's an inmate at the same prison in Salem as the man who tested positive. That's the Salem Correctional Institution. He says he did have a screening today with a doctor, but it was just a few questions. Inmates, we're told, have also been given reusable masks. Recreation is stopped and the chow hall is shut down. But with social distancing rules hard to follow in such a confined space, Muniz believes these measures just aren't enough to stop the virus from spreading.
With the overcrowding here, it's nearly impossible to have some social type of distancing at any given time. We're 3 feet away from 12 different people. I literally have about 50 people surrounding me right now.
Muniz also tells us the sick inmate worked in the chow hall, handling food and utensils, so he's worried many others could have been exposed. Meanwhile, a couple of protesters showed up outside the prison in Salem today with signs calling for nonviolent offenders to be released. But it's not just that one facility people are worried about. We also spoke with an inmate at the Columbia River Correctional Institution, which is in Northeast Portland. Now, a person there tells us he is concerned about conditions as well because people there are aging and have health conditions.
There's a true realization that the reality of it is that several of us have come to terms with the fact that if this virus does get into this facility, we are going to die in here.
Several groups now, including the ACLU and the Oregon Justice Resource Center, also voiced their concerns about health and safety in the state's legal system last month. They also warned if an outbreak does happen, it'll likely not stay in the facility because people cycle in and out of prisons and jails. Plus, they are concerned about staff who come in and out of the jail. Now, we reached out to the Department of Corrections about all the concerns this afternoon. The deputy director tells us the DOC is implementing new policies to try to fight the spread of COVID-19, including thorough cleanings, suspending visits, and boosting social distancing measures. Live in studio, Elizabeth Din, Fox 12 Oregon.